In a bustling city, Alex, a reserved software engineer, worked alongside Sophia, a vibrant marketing executive. Their desks were close, yet a world apart. Alex's sarcastic quips and cold demeanor masked a heart that secretly yearned for Sophia's warmth. She, in turn, brushed off his remarks, never suspecting the depth of his feelings. One fateful day, news of a tragic accident shook the office. Sophia was hospitalized, and suddenly, Alex's carefully constructed walls crumbled. He rushed to her side, his true emotions spilling out in a torrent of worry and unspoken love. As Sophia recovered, the air between them changed. The teasing remarks gave way to tender glances, and the mockery transformed into gentle touches. In the quiet of the hospital room, they finally confronted the love that had always simmered beneath the surface, ready to face whatever came next together. In a quaint coffee shop, Jiwoo's heart skipped a beat as Hyun walked in, his smile lighting up the room. They'd been friends for years, but lately she felt something more. Little did she know, Hyun's heart belonged to her best friend Minna. One fateful night, fueled by liquid courage, Jiwoo confessed her feelings to Hyun. Their lips met in a passionate kiss, but the moment was shattered by Minna's shocked gasp. Torn between loyalty and desire, Jiwoo watched helplessly as her friendship crumbled. Hyun, caught between two women he cared for, struggled with his own conflicting emotions. As days turned to weeks, the trio's once unbreakable bond strained under the weight of unspoken truths and hidden feelings. Jiwoo faced an impossible choice: betray her best friend or bury her love forever. With tears in her eyes, she realized that sometimes the greatest act of love is letting go. In a world of glittering chandeliers and whispered secrets, Yura, a humble maid, never dreamed her heart would lead her astray. But fate had other plans when she caught the eye of the Kang Empire's cold, arrogant heir. Their stolen glances set their souls ablaze, igniting a passion that defied societal boundaries. Every moment together was a dance with danger, every touch a rebellion against their predetermined roles. As their forbidden love blossomed in the shadows, the weight of expectations threatened to crush their delicate romance. Yura's heart raced with both fear and exhilaration, torn between duty and desire. The heir, once distant and aloof, found himself softening in her presence, his icy exterior melting under her warm gaze. But as their feelings deepened, so did the risks. They stood at a crossroads, faced with an impossible choice: surrender to love and lose everything, or walk away and let their hearts wither in silence. In a quaint suburban neighborhood, Harry lived a seemingly perfect life with her husband, Mark. Their marriage was stable, but lacked the spark of true love. Unbeknownst to all, Harry's heart belonged to Jay, her first love from college days. She buried her feelings deep, living a double life of outward contentment and inner longing. One fateful day, Jay returned to town, reigniting the flame Harry had tried so hard to extinguish. Their chance encounter at a local cafe sent her world spinning. Stolen glances and secret meetings followed, each moment with Jay feeling more alive than years with Mark. As their forbidden romance blossomed, Harry found herself at a crossroads. The weight of her deception grew heavier, threatening to shatter the life she had built. With her heart torn between duty and desire, Harry faced an impossible choice that could cost her everything she held dear. In a quaint seaside town, Jisoo stood alone at the altar, her heart sinking as the minutes ticked by. Minho, her groom-to-be, never arrived. Years passed and fate played its cruel hand. At a bustling cafe, their eyes met across the room. Jisoo's breath caught in her throat as she recognized Minho, now hand in hand with another woman. Old feelings rushed back, threatening to drown her. They exchanged awkward hellos, memories of their shared past hanging heavy in the air. As they talked, buried secrets began to surface, revealing the truth behind that fateful day. Jisoo felt her carefully rebuilt world crumbling around her. Despite the pain, she couldn't deny the spark that still existed between them. But some wounds run too deep, and some choices can't be undone. As they parted ways, both wondered if their love was destined to remain an unfinished chapter in their lives. In the bustling heart of Seoul, Seojin, a stoic bodyguard, stood vigilant beside CEO Minna Park. Their worlds collided in a whirlwind of late-night meetings and shared confidences. Despite his ironclad resolve, Seojin found himself drawn to Mina's radiant smile and quick wit. Their stolen glances ignited a spark that threatened to consume them both. As danger lurked in the shadows, Seojin's duty and desire waged war within him. One fateful night, an assassination attempt forced them into hiding. In the close quarters of a safe house, their lips finally met in a passionate embrace. But their bliss was short-lived as reality came crashing down. Seojin faced an impossible choice: his sworn duty or the woman who had captured his heart. With enemies closing in, he knew that every moment together could be their last. In a world where love and danger intertwined, Seojin and Mina's forbidden romance hung in the balance. Their future uncertain, but their hearts unwaveringly entwined. In a bustling corporate office, Mina, a confident executive assistant, first encountered Jake, a quiet and unassuming intern. She dismissed him as just another ordinary face in the crowd, never imagining the secret he held. Their paths crossed daily, with Mina barely acknowledging Jake's presence. One fateful day, during a company-wide meeting, the CEO introduced Jake as the heir to a trillion-dollar empire. Mina's world shattered, her previous mockery turning to instant regret. As Jake's true identity unfolded, Mina found herself drawn to his humble nature and kind heart. She attempted to apologize, but Jake's demeanor had changed. No longer the shy intern, he exuded confidence and power. Mina's heart raced with newfound feelings. But Jake's eyes held a mix of hurt and intrigue. Would he forgive her past behavior, or would her actions come back to haunt her? Their story was just beginning, filled with potential for both redemption and heartache. In a quaint seaside town, Haijan and Jun's love story blossomed like a delicate flower. Their days were filled with stolen glances and tender moments, until one fateful morning when Haijan vanished without a trace. 3 years passed, each day a reminder of what was lost. Then, on a crisp autumn day, Haijan reappeared, cradling a child with Jun's unmistakable eyes. Jun's world shattered, his heart torn between joy and betrayal. As they stood face to face, the air thick with unspoken words, Jun demanded answers. Haijin's eyes welled with tears, her voice trembling as she revealed the truth she had kept hidden. In that moment, time seemed to stand still. Could they mend the broken pieces of their past? As the child giggled, oblivious to the tension, Jun and Haijan realized that sometimes love finds a way to bloom even in the harshest of winters. In a world divided by ancient feuds, Hannah and Taeyun's families were sworn enemies. Their paths crossed unexpectedly one stormy night, igniting a spark that defied generations of hatred. Despite the danger, they found themselves drawn to each other, stealing moments of passion in secret corners of the city. Every touch was electric, every whisper a rebellion against their family's expectations. As their love deepened, so did the risk of discovery. Hannah's heart raced with both fear and excitement whenever Taeyun was near. They dreamed of a future together, but the weight of their family's rivalry threatened to crush their hopes. One fateful night, their secret was exposed, forcing them to choose between love and loyalty. With trembling hands intertwined, Hannah and Taeyun stood before their families, ready to fight for a love that could heal decades of pain or tear their world apart forever. In a quaint seaside town, Sumi's heart fluttered with anticipation every time the waves crashed against the shore. For 10 long years, she clung to a promise made under the starry sky. Then, one crisp autumn day, he returned. But fate had a cruel twist in store. As Sumi's eyes met his, she noticed the glittering ring on another woman's finger. Her world shattered like delicate glass, torn between the echoes of their past and the harsh reality before her. Sumi faced an impossible choice. Should she let go of the love that had sustained her for a decade, or fight against the tides of destiny? With trembling hands and a racing heart, she decided to confront her feelings. In a moment of raw vulnerability, Sumi poured out her soul, hoping to rekindle the flame that time and circumstance had tried to extinguish. As tears glistened in both their eyes, the air crackled with unspoken emotions and the possibility of a love reborn. In the glittering world of high society, Alexander, the dashing heir to a billion-dollar empire, found his heart unexpectedly stolen by Lily, a talented but penniless artist. Their eyes met across a crowded gallery, and an instant connection sparked between them. Stolen moments in hidden corners of the city became their sanctuary, where passion bloomed and dreams intertwined. But their blissful bubble was shattered when Alexander's father, the ruthless tycoon, discovered their affair. Faced with a chilling ultimatum, his birthright or his heart, Alexander's world crumbled. Torn between duty and love, he struggled to find a way to keep both. As the pressure mounted and their secret meetings grew more desperate, Alexander and Lily clung to hope. Would their forbidden love survive the storm, or would it be crushed under the weight of an empire? Watch now to witness a love story that defies all odds. In a bustling modern city, Dr. Sophia Lee, a brilliant historian, stumbled upon an ancient artifact that unexpectedly hurled her back in time to the Hosean era. Disoriented and confused, she found herself face to face with Lord Minjun, a handsome nobleman whose tragic fate she knew all too well from her research. Their eyes met, and an instant connection sparked between them. As Sophia spent more time in this unfamiliar world, she found herself falling deeply in love with Minjun, his kindness and wisdom captivating her heart. But the looming knowledge of his impending doom weighed heavily on her. Torn between preserving history and saving the man she loved, Sophia grappled with an impossible choice. Could she risk altering the past and potentially erasing her own future? With time running out, Sophia had to decide if love could truly conquer all, even the boundaries of time itself. In the dazzling world of K-pop, Jaehoon, the industry's brightest star, found his heart unexpectedly captured by Soo Yeon, his dedicated head of security. Their eyes met across crowded venues, sparking an undeniable connection. Despite the risks, they shared stolen moments of laughter and dreams between performances. But their secret world shattered when a paparazzi's lens caught them in an almost touch, igniting a firestorm of speculation. Suddenly, Jaehoon faced an impossible choice: deny Soo Yeon's existence to save his career or embrace their love and risk losing everything he'd worked for. As the scandal exploded across social media, Jaehoon felt torn between his passion for music and the woman who'd become his anchor. With his team scrambling to contain the damage, he realized that no matter what he chose, his life would never be the same. The world held its breath, waiting to see if love could triumph in the unforgiving spotlight of fame.